Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning, man fatally stabs alleged attacker in Manchester. A man was fatally stabbed in Whitby near Burger Gully in Manchester after he reportedly attacked another man with a knife on Thursday. Police named the deceased as 29-year-old Omar Stewart, otherwise called Brando, a resident of Burger Gully. A police report said about 1:20 a.m., Stewart, armed with a knife, reportedly attacked the man and a dispute occurred. It is alleged that the man disarmed his attacker and inflicted stab wounds to Stewart's body. Stewart was pronounced dead at hospital. The incident is being treated as a homicide as detectives await further evidence to determine whether it was a case of self-defense or murder. This latest incident follows a similar case near the New Green roundabout in Manchester, where a fruit vendor was reportedly attacked but managed to overpower his attacker, inflicting deadly stab wounds last week Thursday. Cop fatally shoots a baby mother in Westmoreland. The estranged baby mother of a police constable is dead after she allegedly attacked the lawman outside his home in Maysmuir, Little London in Westmoreland Thursday night. She has been identified as 38-year-old Janice Francis, a cosmetologist from Albany Housing Scheme in the parish who shared a child with a cop. Reports indicated that around 7:40 p.m., the constable, after concluding duty, went home. Upon arriving at his house, he was pounced upon by Francis, who had been waiting in the dark outside his residence with a machete. It is reported that the constable drew his firearm and a tussle ensued, during which Francis was shot 3 times to her upper body and the lawman received a gunshot in his palm. He was reportedly taken to the hospital by his neighbors, where he was treated and released. Francis was taken to the hospital by the police, where she died while undergoing treatment. It is alleged that Francis had been stalking the constable for some time. Heavy rains forced Burger Gully residents to evacuate homes. The residents of Burger Gully in Kingston East were forced to evacuate their homes on Friday due to heavy rainfall, which triggered the flooding of the nearby gully. Noting that the overflow happens every time there is heavy rain, the residents are now calling on the National Works Agency to treat the matter as an emergency.
Yeah man, Orlando Hamilton Burger community. So we have like 2 hours of rain today, and I was called by some of the residents to come and see the condition of what is happening in the community. And you know, it was no surprise to see that, you know, the level of flooding that has been taking place inside the community. I just want the government, I want the NWA to know that this is now an emergency. This is an emergency situation happening in Burger Gully that needs to be addressed, because residents have to be evacuated their premises. Some of the shops, the local shops, goods have been damaged, have to be thrown out because of the level of flooding that has happened from this particular section of the Burger Gully. We have shed some light on this 2 years ago, and we are back here. Again with the same situation. Not even the same, worse. The situation has been worsened, and it is immediate. This needs immediate attention from the government. I know they are saying that the NWA came, engineers came, several persons came and look at it to do estimate and to get the work done. We need attention now. We need this to happen now, because several homes have been damaged. Residents have been displaced all over, and it is an emergency situation. It is an emergency situation. So this particular damage that has happened today, I would say 30% of the residents in this particular area have to be evacuated. and then another 65% of persons have been affected. Loss of furniture, food items, appliances. I say a lady just showed me the stove, show me a washing machine. Another lady across there, Auntie Bev, our deep freeze mash up, and that's her livelihood that she used to sell our juice and keep our food frozen for our projects and for our livelihood. We cannot live with this. We cannot live with this. It has to be. Yo, I don't know. I can't find words to say what needs to happen right now. It is now an emergency. It's an emergency situation. It is an emergency situation. We cannot play politics with this. We need this to be fixed now. So I know Member of Parliament Philip Powell has been making representation, trying his best to get the funding that is necessary to fix this gully. The entire flooring of the gully has been damaged. As a result of that, now the water is now undermining the wall, the gully wall, and the undermining causing it to burst and overflow. The overflow flooding out the community and damaging residents' furnitures and stuff like that. Every time the rainfall, this is what happened, because this is a major gully that takes the water from uptown straight to the ocean, to the harbor. So we need this to be remedied right now, because it is now a crisis. It's an emergency situation in the community. The residents are not having it no more. Please, we need some assistance. I know that the Prime Minister is big on development. Please don't play politics with this one. Come to Burger community, assist the residents right now, because it's an emergency situation right now before they are lost of lives.
Clarendon woman charged with a fraudulent conversion. A Clarendon woman has been charged with a fraudulent conversion after she allegedly fleeced a complainant of $150,000. She is 49-year-old Charlene Taylor, otherwise called the Sunshine, of Hollywood Drive. He is in Clarendon. The Lionel Town police say about 9 a.m. on April 29, the complainant gave Taylor permission to collect $150,000 and hand it over to a relative. The money was reportedly not handed over, and several attempts to retrieve the money proved futile. A report was made to the police, and Taylor was arrested on Thursday following a raid at her address. She is set to appear before the Clarendon Parish Court in Lionel Town on May 30. UHWI condemns attack on nurse in road rage incident. The board and the management of the University Hospital of the West Indies has condemned the violent assault on one of its nurses following circulation of a video of the incident. The safety, dignity, and well-being of our staff members are of the utmost importance, and we find that such behavior completely unacceptable under any circumstance. No one should face violence or intimidation as they go about their lawful duty, the UHWI said. It said it is in close contact with the affected staff member and has offered all necessary support. We now await the full course of justice to be served and trust that the matter will be handled with the seriousness it warrants, the hospital said. In the incident, which occurred along the main road in Mount Friendship, St. Andrew on Tuesday night, the businessman is seen armed with a gun, physically assaulting a female motorist in what is believed to be a case of road rage. Charges are reportedly pending against the St. Andrew businessman, who remains in custody. Divisional Commander for the St. Andrew North Police Division, Acting Superintendent Randy Sweeney, told the news that he is to be questioned by investigators on Saturday, following which it is expected that several charges will be preferred against the accused, said Sweeney. It is a sensitive and emotional issue at this point, and as such, we are using this opportunity to reassure the public that we are conducting a thorough investigation into this matter, and the chips will certainly fall where they may, he added. Opposition spokesman on health and wellness, Dr. Alfred Dawes, has also condemned the assault. Dawes, in a media release on Friday, described the incident as a chilling reminder of the lawlessness and the growing disregard for human life that continues to erode public safety. This wasn't just an act of violence, it was an act of savagery. that a nurse could have lost her life. We cannot treat these incidents as just another headline. We must confront this culture of violence head-on. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.